When I was writing Jamb, I never knew that one day I am going to score up to 300 in Jamb. I never even knew that one day I'm going to have up to 300 and up to I'll be able to get into study medicine and surgery in the university. This is to say that any course you are going to, you can get what you want to get. See, there's no limit with what a human being can get. There's no limit at all with what a human being can get. Any limit to feel, anything you feel is limiting you, it's just your mind. And once you conquer that limit in your mind, you'll be able to go much more extra mile in achieving what you want to achieve. Hello you, welcome back to this YouTube channel. You are welcome to this YouTube channel. Please click on the subscription button and subscribe to this channel now. Please subscribe to this channel and try as much as possible to gain maximally from this video. I spoke in this video from my heart to you, and I know that you are definitely going to gain a lot from this video. I wish you good luck even as you continue watching. Well done. Basically, I wouldn't want you to miss Jamb 2024 because I feel in Jamb 2024 you can hit it once and get it once. There's an advantage. Jamb has been for a very long time, so basically there's an advantage of time in the sense that people have been writing Jamb for a really long time, which means there's a possibility that many past questions will be repeated. This is not to say that you should base all your things on past questions, but it will be very wrong if you finish studying and you don't also study past question as well. So I would like to make a separate video on how I got up to 98 in physics, but now let me just talk about it. So in getting 98 in physics, I just decided not to be using calculators to do my calculations anymore, at least from the year I wrote the Jamb. For example, this basically 2024 already. You can just start now and then make up your mind that you stop using calculators to do your calculation. So you keep doing that until it becomes a part of you that you don't remember anymore to use calculators to do your calculations. It might look difficult, but with time you just find out that you are so used to not using calculators to do your calculation, and this will help you a lot when you get to the exam hall, so that it will help your speed and it will also help your accuracy. It will also help your alertness in the exam hall, because it is actually very good for you to be alert when you're writing your exams. So there's nothing you can't achieve. Don't ever forget that. There's nothing you can't achieve. Most of the people are advising you had like 320 something, 326 and thereabouts in Jamb. Not just that they had it, but they also had a high post-UME score. So just try as much as possible. There are different strategies you can use. Change of university. There's also another strategy of can make use of change of university strategy. That is, you can also try out a state university, but at least make sure that the state university you are trying out is also a university that you would also gain a lot of things. Then when you have tried out state university, doing your house job, for those that are going into medicine, you can just change to maybe you do your house job in a teaching hospital that you know that they have a lot of patients, and that way you still have to learn a lot of things. So if you have been writing Jamb like for some time now, but you are not they did not give you admission, even though you are very, very smart. I know that you are very, very smart. They didn't give you admission. You can also try out a state university. And if you have the money, maybe you can also try out a private university. And this is not to say that you should not believe you cannot get to your university of choice. Your preparation is going to beat it. Just keep preparing. Your preparation is going to beat a lot of things. See, your preparation is going to beat even the score of someone that is like the smartest person in the world. So if you prepare and prepare intentionally, try as much as possible to prepare even alone. I know that group studies might help, but try as much as possible to read alone and prepare alone. Since you are entering that exam hall alone, like just read for it as though you are entering that exam hall. Solve your past questions as though you are already solving it in the exam hall. If any past question you see, you take it to someone to help you solve, you will not have enough confidence to actually sit down in the exam hall and believe that you can get all questions. So if since you have been prepared for Jamb, all you do is get the past question and give your friend to help you solve. Probably your friend with you, or you always solve your past questions with your friend. And let's say you should not do group study at some point, but that should just be for some time. You get a question and the first thing that comes to your mind is your friend, to solve that past question with your friend. It is wrong. Try as much as possible to solve your past questions by yourself so that you can build your confidence. Even if you are getting it wrong, follow the steps. Yes, follow the steps. Try as much as possible to solve your past questions by yourself. And don't ever be discouraged. The reason you are discouraged is because you don't believe in your ability anymore. Believe in your own ability and don't ever be discouraged. Solve your past questions yourself. Try to solve it. Make research, an enormous research that will make you to solve your questions by yourself, and try as much as possible to solve it yourself. Be confident of yourself. No one is smarter than you. See, most of those that score really high have they have they have believed in themselves so much that they know that anytime they enter exam hall, they have to get up to 90s. Yes. If you believe in yourself so much that you have to get up to that, you'll be able to get up to that. So please try as much as possible to solve your questions by yourself. Solve your past questions by yourself. Study, 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 and solve your past questions by yourself. It's going to help you a whole lot. I also want to emphasize some C's of academic excellence. So there are basically 4 C's of academic excellence, and that works exactly for Jamb. So what are these 4 C's? The first thing I want to talk about is competence. Competence. Know your stuff well. How well do you know your stuff? How well have you read and you are sure that you actually know what you're doing? Read and know your stuff. Know your stuff very well. If you know your stuff very well, I mean, the sky will be your stepping stone. Know your steps so well that you can easily defend what you know. Know when they wake you up from sleep and you can defend what you know. It means you have actually read enough to know your stuff. So you read your stuff so well that you get to know your stuff. So that's the first thing, competence. The second one is courage. We can't emphasize courage enough. Be courageous. Face it. Do not run away from it. Don't say Jamb is coming. I wish they can just shift it. In fact, you will know that you are courageous when you wish that the exam is coming forward. So be very, very courageous to face the exam. Each time you say, I wish this exam, they can just shift it. They can just move it back. I wish they can just give us more time. It means you are not being courageous about the exam. Courage will make you to actually run after the exam, to be like, it's too far, can they just move it closer? So you work on your courage to the extent that you can't wait to write the exam. So be very, very courageous. Be competent and be courageous. Competence in the sense that even if they wake you up now, be ready to answer any question and at any time. Don't always be there to say you don't know. Try to answer. Try even what you have not heard before. Try to coin out something to answer. And when you have done that, let the person correct you. So be courageous, be competent, and be very, very courageous. Competence will help you a whole lot throughout life, and courage will help you a whole lot throughout life. You have to be very, very competent at what you're doing, and you also have to be very, very courageous, knowing that you're going to get it. So the third C is carefulness. You have to be very, very careful when you are writing. Pay attention to details. Just have a lot of details. Solve. I already told you to stop using calculators to solve your physics, chemistry, and whatever. Don't use calculation to solve your. Don't use calculator to solve your calculations. Try to solve your calculations by yourself. By yourself. Yes, start practicing it now. So you have to be careful. Just see every question as this question matters and I'm going to get it right. When you start seeing every question as this question matters, you are truly going to get it right. So you have to be competent, know your stuff until, in fact, wherever they wake you up, you can download them at any time, and be courageous. Face the exam, face it and face it so well, and then be careful. Courage will make you that even if you have not finished reading everything, you still know what you are doing. But still, competence will make you to try to read everything. So do you get? Courage will make you that even if you have not finished reading everything, you still want to write the exam. But competence will make you to still try to read everything that you need to read. So please have the two. And then be careful to pay attention to details so that you'll be able to get all things, if possible, right. And it is even possible to get everything right. So the last one is capture. The last one is capture. Try to capture every opportunity that you have to learn new stuffs. If you just see that maybe some people are moving new things, saying new stuffs, it's not a time to like be taken aback and be like, wow, I don't even know these things, these people know it. It doesn't matter that they know it. What matters is that you also want to know it. You also want to know what they know. They knowing it does not really matter. Like, once they know it, fine. You self want to know it. Like, different people can hit the target. So what matters is that you also know what they know. So Capture every opportunity to learn new things. If you just, even if you see it written on the wall, capture every opportunity to, like, capture, just know it. Know new things. Just try as much as possible to know new things. Try as much as possible to be courageous. Try as much as possible to be competent. Try as much as possible to be careful with every question. Be very, very careful with every question. Be competent, be courageous, be careful with every question, and capture every opportunity you have to know new things. So I'll see you again. Don't forget to make use of the comment section to ask your questions. I will attend to every question. I don't think I've ever left any question unattended to. And I see a lot of your messages. I'm going to make videos on all your messages. I see a lot of them. I'm going to make videos on them. I will attend to you. I will attend to you. So please make use of the comment section. And do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Share the video to your, in fact, courage will also make you to share the video, because you know you're not competing. You're not just, your competition is with people that are up there. Like, be courageous enough to compete with the most intelligent and come out fine. You get? So please subscribe to this channel, share this video, and also ask your question. Everything you need clarity on, please ask your questions. Ask your question. I'm here to actually attend to every single thing that you need. Have a nice time and see you at the top. I can't wait to see you at the top. I can't wait to see your testimonies after the jam. In fact, write your testimony the way you want to share it. You know, the way you want to share it when the your jam score is out. Write it out somewhere, and then just every morning you'll be like, wow, it's getting closer to the day that I'll share my testimony with medical diaries. Do you get? It's getting closer to the day I'll share my testimony with medical diaries. And when the time comes, you actually share your testimony. You'll tell me how it went. You'll tell me how you did exploits. You tell me how excellent it went. And I can't wait to see you at the top. Bye bye. Have a nice day.